Good evening, or not evening. I'm usually streaming evenings. For me, it's afternoon now, I guess. It's 2 a.m. here. Oh, p.m. 2 p.m. Wow. How are you all doing? I must admit this live stream is going to be a little bit more... I'm not sure we're going to play games. It's going to be a bit more like just like a talking thing. Because I just, like, right now, right now we are 7 subscribers away. And I have the counter up here. We're gonna put it up on screen for you guys as well in a second, so you can see the live counter. Because I know the YouTube like subscribe counter onto the channel is like abbreviated. You don't see the full numbers. Oh, make that. We're just gonna jump over because I don't want to have accidentally missing this. Okay, I'm just gonna keep that there. I think. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna jump over in that corner. It looks better. And you know what I can do too? I should probably just take that sub counter there and make that disappear. Okay, there we go. Okay. No, so I just wanted to go live just because I wanted to be here when that number takes over, which is going to do like in a few minutes, I think. Yeah, it is so close right now. Oh. Ace says we're catching you live at this hour. Oh, it's going backwards. See, Dunkel, you remember what we talked about yesterday, Dunkel? This is exactly what what's happening. So, Dunkel, I talked about this yesterday, where I said the moment I go live, just before you hit 100, what you're going to see is it's going to go backwards because everybody's going to want to be the one that clicks subscribe the moment it says 99,999. And that means my prediction of what's going to happen is that you're going to see people that it's going to go down a bit like it does there. And then it's going to go. And then when it hits that 99 mark, it's going to shoot up. See? Me and Dunkel talked about it yesterday. That it's absolutely what's going to happen. Yeah, you see. So that was all probably people in chat sitting waiting for it to hit it, so they can hit it at 99.99. Because I've been watching this for like the last half hour. I've had it up on screen on screen. Oh. This is stressful. Yeah, it is. Oh, we're back to 5. That was 4 again. Now, as I said, I don't really have a topic for the live stream. I don't have much to talk about. It's basically just I wanted to be here when the thing turned over. So yeah, but when it actually flips over, I do have a video I want to show you. It's going to be released as well, so you can see it on YouTube. But I basically have all the giveaway announcements for the upcoming event. And I guess I can talk about the upcoming event. So there's going to be obviously some celebrations when we get there. How long do I expect this stream to last? Well, you tell me. No, so the plan for the celebrations is that on Monday next week, right? I'm going to start a 2-week celebration event. That means over that from Monday and then going forward 2 weeks. So that's Monday the 10th and going forward 2 weeks. There's going to be some celebrations happening here on the channel. It's going to mean that there's going to be a ton more live streams. Over those 2 weeks, there's going to be over 40 hours of live streamed content for you guys to watch and enjoy. Oh, hold on. 997 now. Yeah, I know guys are trolling me right now. But there's going to be a bunch of different live streams. There's going to be a number of them. There's going to be like planned or scheduled for 10 hours. There's going to be some of the shorter, like 3 hours ones. But there's also going to be a bunch of giveaways. Both giveaways. Oh, there we go. What? It just jumped. Oh my god. And now everybody there it is like, when's the update? When is everybody gonna go and resubscribe? Oh, that's awesome. It's long overdue. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Okay. What do we do now? Hold on. I need to show you that video. I'm just gonna see if this button here works. It shouldn't do anything for you, so if nothing happened on the live stream, then that's a good thing. I have a new button that allows me to just make like small clips from live streams. So if something happens to the live stream, I can press a button and it should. But live stream being a bit of weird right now. Okay, I hope it still works. Okay, let me show you that video with the giveaways. Just remember that the giveaways themselves are not up and running yet. They will start on Monday the 10th. Okay, so you can just see the prices so you know what you have a chance to win. But the actual giveaways, the sign up for the giveaway starts on the 10th with the event. So you can't actually go and sign up just yet. My streaming PC is being a bit weird right now, so I'm just gonna wait for it to calm down. Hope I'm still live. Jay says, I really should have had 100k at the end of 2021. Maybe, if Odyssey had been a flop. Oh my god. My computer is going haywire. What's going on? That button did not do anything nice for the computer. Oh my god. It did not like that, like one bit. Yeah, streaming PC is obviously still live here. Okay, at least we're still live. That's good. But my streaming PC, like, even the mouse cursor is lagging right now. I am not sure what's going on. Okay. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay on that too. Okay. Yeah, PC is going crazy too. Okay, I'm just going to try and see if we can run that prize giveaway. Just again, remember, sign up is on the 10th when the event starts and going forward 2 weeks. So let's see if this works. And we're starting this prize rundown with Deliver Us Mars for 5 lucky winners. The keys are delivered and sponsored by Frontier Developments. For more information, go to Steam and look up the game Deliver Us Mars. Next up, from this event's main sponsor, GameGlass, we have 6 Drake Cutter starter packs for Star Citizen. So whether you're new or old to Star Citizen, there should be some new toys to play with. For more information about this, go to getstarcitizen.d2ea.com. And for more information about GameGlass, you can go to gameglass.d2ea.com. Next up, for 2 lucky winners, we have Tobii Eye Tracker 5s. One is sponsored by Tobii themselves, and one is sponsored by GameGlass again. For more information about the eye tracker, go to tobii.d2ea.com. And again, for more information about GameGlass, go to gameglass.d2ea.com. From Monster Tech, we have a pair of Monster Tech table clamps allowing you to mount your HOTAS or HOSAS directly to your desk. For more information, go to monster.tech. GameGlass is back, and for 4 lucky winners, there is a subscription for 6 months on GlassPass. GlassPass gives you access to all the premium interfaces, shards, and features in GameGlass, allowing you to easily control your ship, your truck, or whatever you like to play with directly from a tablet, a phone, or a second laptop. For more information about GameGlass, go to gameglass.d2ea.com. But GameGlass is not done yet. They are also sponsoring for 2 lucky winners 10-inch Fire tablets with a stand and a full year of GlassPass subscription. And once again, for more information, go to gameglass.d2ea.com. The next prize here is not sponsored. This is something that I'm throwing into the pot myself. And for 1 lucky winner, there is a pair of Elite Dangerous replica control panels. And these are replicas of the control panels that you will see in game. So if you're looking for full-on immersion, then this is definitely for you. Next up, we have a Virtual Host SAS setup, dual sticks. There's gonna be 2 Constellation Alphas, one right and one left-handed, both sitting on Virtual Warbird bases. I should probably say that this is not new products. These are my old sticks that I've been using for a few years until I upgraded. And the final price is a Virpil Ho Task setup with a stick and a throttle. Once again, there is a Virpil Constellation Alpha right-handed stick sitting on a Warbird base with a Virpil Mongoose T50 CM3 throttle. This is also something that I'm throwing into the pot, and just as with the dual sticks, it is also second-hand devices. And you're probably thinking, how do you sign up for all these lovely, lovely prices? Well, you're gonna go over to Discord at discord.d2ea.com. Once over there, you're gonna look for the 100k celebration category, and there you will find the 100k giveaways channel. In there, you will see giveaways for each of the individual prizes. You go through the list and you click the celebration icon under each prize that you are interested in winning. This ensures that if you win, that you actually win something that you are interested in. And I should also say that there's actually more giveaways than the ones shown here. During my live streams, there will also be some merch giveaways. So go to the 100k events channel and check out when my 100k celebration live streams is, and then come by one of the live streams for a chance to win yourself some D2EA merchandise from d2eastore.com. Okay. I think we're back now with where was it? There. No, there. Wow, this is difficult. More difficult than I thought. Eye-hand coordination when it's mirrored is difficult. There. Any shipping or region restrictions? No. Obviously, or maybe I should say there might be some issues, like I probably can't ship stuff if you live in either Ukraine or Russia right now. That might be difficult to get a package in those directions. But other than that, we should be okay. At least we should cover like all the usual areas where people are subscribing from. Like I think like 90+% of my viewers are either from like US, Canada, somewhere in Europe, or Australia. I think that's like the vast majority of them. Yeah. Well, time to get 500k. Well, I don't think it's gonna be today, but yeah, that would be the next thing to work towards. Okay. Any long-term goal for the... So long-term goals for the channel, I don't really do like long-term goals. I mean, you have to remember that it's a good question, really. That this is not like, I don't do this for a living. This is something I do for fun. I have a day job that I go and do every day, and then in the evening I sit in and do YouTube. So it's not really that I have this. I need to make this into a viable into a viable way of living. Also because like I've been running this channel now for 7-ish years or something like that, 7 or 8 years. And if you've not made it viable, not made a business viable after working on it for 7 or 8 years, you should probably find something else to do. So, therefore, I don't really do like long-term goals. So what's next? Well, next is just I'm gonna have fun with what I do. May I ask what your day job is? I am a data engineer. I model databases and stuff like that for like banks and stuff like that, and help make sure that the bank people get the data they need. So, IT desk job. Okay, let me just find something for you guys that we can... Exactly, long-term goal is just to keep doing what I'm doing and keep having fun with it. That's what's most important for me. That is that I have fun with it. And not necessarily that I make like a gazillion amount of money on it. Okay, I have something I want to show you guys. Take a look at this. So you may have seen this already over on my... We can actually do this a little better. We can do it like that. over on my Discord channel. This is the live streaming schedule. You don't have to screenshot this. It's on my Discord server. So if you want to have it there, if you want to have this picture yourself, you can go and look it up there. And there you will also find Discord event where all the time zones are converted to your local time zone. I just put in the most common ones so that it's easier for you to figure out when everything's happening. So this is the live streaming schedule. As you can see, the event start Monday the 10th, where there's going to be Hello Dave. And we're going to start out with an Elite Dangerous live stream. This is going to be a 10-hour live stream, where I'm going to be starting out a Elite Zero to Hero playthrough. So the plan is doing this event to basically start a brand new character. I'm going to reset Howard back to Zero, and then we're going to play Howard not on foot only. We're going to allow spaceships this time, and we're just going to see how far can we get in 10 hours or through this event. And there's going to be another Elite live stream Zero to Hero down here, as you can see. But basically reset an account back to Zero, and then you see how far can we get. For the Tuesday live streams, it's going to be a 3-hour live stream where we're going to be playing some Kerbal. The exact topic is likely going to be something along the lines of, let's build some ships, either from Star Citizen, maybe some ships from Elite, I don't know. But basically just, play around with some Kerbal stuff, make some things blow up. That's the plan, at least. For Friday, the same week, I'm starting the Star Citizen Zero to Hero playthrough. And again, it's the same deal as with Elite. Brand new character, starting from scratch, and we're going to work our way up and play for 10 hours, see how far we get. And there's, of course, also a second Star Citizen live stream down here. Getting into the second week. Whoa, nice. Getting into the second week, we have the second Zero to Hero live stream. This is a 3-hour one. And we have a Spaceborne live stream on Friday the 21st. And again, 10 hours of Spaceborne. My plan is to basically begin to... I haven't gone very far in the main mission in Spaceborne yet. So I was planning just to go down the main mission because I feel like that's working well for a 10-hour live stream. Because there's some story that it naturally progresses and we get access to some new things, and I feel like that would be a nice way to go and to progress for such a long live stream. So we're going to be playing through the main mission, and I'm likely going to get sidetracked from time to time, but I have 10 hours. I have time to get sidetracked. And then finally, we end the whole event in Star Citizen with finishing up the Zero to Hero live stream with a 3-hour live stream on Sunday the 23rd. Where in the Discord did you say go for competition? I only see 6 channels. So if you are new to the Discord server, and let me just see if I can get this up here for you guys. Give me a second and I'll show you. Okay, look at this. Yeah, I'm just gonna minimize that one. Okay, so when you arrive on the Discord channel, you should be able to see the rules and guidelines, the news section, and you should more importantly be able to see the Welcome Start Here channel. In the Welcome Start Here channel, you just click either Elite, Star Citizen, or if you want to help our faction, just click any of the 2 games that you're interested in. We might add more, but for now, we might change this later, I don't know. But for now, just click one of those 2 icons and you will get access to the server. Then you will see here there's a 100K celebration category. In the 100K events channel, you can see the picture that I just showed you. And you can also see all the live streams here scheduled as events. And here you should see the time of each live stream basically showcased in your local time zone. Once you've done that, you also have the 100 giveaway. And if you click, whoops, messed that up. You click in here, it says the sign up for the 100 giveaways will open on Monday, the 10th of April. So there's nothing there yet to sign up, but the sign up starts on Monday, the 10th of April. And as I also mentioned, the giveaways that I showed in the video, those are the giveaways that's going to run over the 2-week period. That means people can sign up at any point during that 2-week period, and then at the end of the 2-week period, the winners are going to be drawn. But there's also, for each of these live streaming events, that means for each of the blue boxes here, I'm also going to do I'm also going to do some merchandise giveaway, where I'm going to be giving 5 viewers of the live streams a chance to win either a mug or a t-shirt of their choice from my merch store, which you can find at d2eastore.com. And there's more. With this event, there's also going to be a bunch of new merchandise released. Not only from like some of the original designs, where we are now also going to do like dual-walled water bottles. It's just like smaller half-liter ones, so they will fit in a cup holder or in your car or stuff like that. So they're easy to like bring around with you. Some of them are already available, but more importantly, there is also going to be some special 100K 100 subscriber merchandise with a new design. I actually have one here I can show you. You've seen the logo already, but basically you have the new 100 subscriber celebration design that's going to be available. That's going to be available as merchandise. It's going to be t-shirts and mugs, and I'm also going to try to get some badges, like those embroidered badges are going. But yeah, these things here are of course only going to be available during that 2-week period. That means, just as I did with 50K, you can actually see I have it up here. Hold on. There we go, almost out of reach. This is the mug for I did for 50K. It's a little bit more bland, but that was the design. Whoops, that was the design for 50K, and those are never gonna be put up for sale again. This is the new design for 100K, and at the same deal, they're gonna be available for those 2 weeks, and those 2 weeks only. After that, it is going to be, they're going to be gone, they're never going to be sold again. So, same with the t-shirts and all the other 100K stuff, limited time only. Thargoids are going to be looking at the mug, trying to decipher what it means after you... Yeah. Yes, okay, so there's some questions about the merchandise giveaway. The way it's going to work is they're going to be hosted through Discord. That means regardless of whether you watch on YouTube, regardless of whether you watch on Twitch, it doesn't matter. You come by Discord, you click a button, and then the Discord bot automatically draws a winner at the end of the live stream. So that's the plan. That the giveaway bot is up and running, and it draws the winner towards the end of the live stream. So that pretty much lays out the celebration events. 40 hours of live streaming and merch giveaways, other giveaways, and specialized merchandise. All that stuff. Taking a surprising amount of time to plan this. But yeah. And thank you to all the I can see Dunkel also made a congratulations channel. Dunkel, is it okay if I move the channel into the 100K celebration category? When will I get my button? Okay, so let's talk about the play button, because there's a number of things that that needs to happen now. When I need to get the play button. First of all, play button's going to go right here, sitting on the roll right there. That's the plan. So in order to get the play button, there are actually more things you need to fulfill than just have 100K. That's obviously the big one. That's the difficult one. All the other ones is stuff like you cannot have any community strikes. So like if you upload a video and it has a takedown and you then get a community strike, then you're not eligible to get a play button. I do not have any community strikes, so no problems there. Also, YouTube need to verify that the content that I have uploaded and the content that I'm making is original content and it is my own, just to prevent people from basically just uploading everybody else's content and then massively quickly just growing and getting 100,000 subscribers, then ordering it before YouTube manages to shut it down. So you need to be able to verify that it's actually like original content that I make and I'm not just like ripping off other people's stuff and just uploading it, which I'm obviously not. This is all the videos I make myself. So, but that whole verification process needs to happen. So I need to submit my channel for review. YouTube's gonna go through, do the review. Once they've done the review, I then get sent a code in an email, and then there is a basically like a store where you go. You don't buy them. You can actually buy play buttons from YouTube if your channel is already eligible. But you can buy extras if you want to for some reason. But the first one, obviously, you get from YouTube for free. So you get sent a code, you go into the store thing, and you type in the code showing that your channel is actually the one that you are actually eligible to buy one of these things, and then you can go. You don't have to pay for the first one. If you want more than the first one, then you of course have to pay for them. So usually, I think YouTube says it can take like a few weeks for the review, and then I've heard that it can actually take up to like 2 or 3 months before the play button itself. Simpson K, yes, I am from Denmark. It can take often like a few months for it to arrive. So if the play button is not here like tomorrow, don't worry. It might actually be like proper summer before the play button arrives, but don't worry. I will make sure that you guys will see it when it arrives. Any big plans for Star Citizen when 3.18 1/2 goes live? Not really. I mean, I have been playing some Star Citizen, and it seems a lot more stable now. I'll definitely be ramping up Star Citizen content when 1/2 arrives, because then should be a lot more there. You get the goal. Yeah, look at that. If I put my hand here, maybe an arm, you can see. Look at that. 100,012. JS, thanks a lot for the super chat, saying thank you just a few minutes before my next meeting. Big congratulations. Thank you, man. Oh, there's the notification. Awesome. Thanks a lot for the super chat. If the play button is not here the week we riot, yeah, we storm the YouTube headquarters. We go out with a pirate fleet. Yes, exactly. Now, it's fair enough that it takes time. I get that YouTube really want to be, because if they didn't have a review process around it and it would just be something that everybody could like basically get their hands on, it wouldn't be so special. Any way to find biologicals if I have the wrong rover equipped? I think you can find biologicals with a Scorpion. You just drive. I usually just fly around until I spot them, and then I launch whatever SRV or I guess that's an SRV too. The one's called the Scarab, the other one's called the Scorpion. What do I think about ChatGPT? I think it's fascinating. It has I think it's going to be I mean, everybody seems to be a little afraid of it right now, but as I see it, it's just the natural evolution of a search engine. So I'm looking forward to it becoming more implemented and to mature, because it needs to mature a bit. And OpenAI, the guys creating it, is also trying really to restrict it in its behavior, because they want to try to avoid situations that's happened in the past. Someone's going to release ChatGPT without the security filters, and the world's going to end right there. You need to do the event now. Yeah, but the thing is, making these events takes quite a bit of planning and preparation, and there's already so much stuff that has been set up. And actually, maybe I could show you some of it, just so you can see all the, like, because there's so much pre-planning that goes into these things that, yes, I think I can safely show this without problems. Okay, so here's my current live streaming dashboard, where you can see this is the live stream that you guys are watching right now. All the other live streams has already been created, already have stream keys assigned to it. They already have their dates typed in, so I have all that stuff ready. The thumbnails has already been created, and the same with all the merchandise that's going to be launched. That has already been scheduled to auto launch on Monday the 10th. All this stuff has already been like pre-planned, so that there is a little manual work when the whole event starts. So there's so much like prep work that goes in to creating these events, that it's not something where you just say, oh, I'm gonna start it like 2 days early. Because once you have all this thing planned and like set in and scheduled, and I make these like the picture with all the dates, and I will have to redo that. And you guys even spotted I made a mistake in the giveaway video where I forgot a P in sponsor. So I need to go and fix that too. But yeah, no, there's a lot of work that goes into planning these events. So I can't just start it now, but it will be there. It will be starting on Monday. But I think I hit it quite well. I mean, I was trying to aim for it to start just after I hit 100K, and obviously the channel has accelerated quite rapidly the last 2 days, 3 days even. So yeah, 100,014. I can't see it with the white background there. It's yeah. Scorpion, is that the new SRV? Yes, it is. Yeah, new-ish, exactly. Simon, thanks a lot. And oh, we have a Howard over on Twitch who says, congratulations reaching 100K. Thank you very much. Looks like a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But it's something that I'm glad to do because it's fun. I like to do it. I think it's fun to do. Joe, thanks a lot. Okay. I'm really wondering why the whole thing went haywire before when I pressed the save a thing button. I kind of want to just try to press it again, see if the whole thing blows up, if it's something that happened when you live stream. So let's just see if this thing, if the world blows up again if I press the save. No, that worked. Okay, it was just the last one that went haywire. I don't know. I've set up, it's quite cruel. Can I show you this? Maybe I can. Hold on, let me see if I can show you this. If I just turn the camera. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. And I don't have a position for this this camera. Here we go. Nope, more up, and more to the side. There you go. Yeah, so there's the live streaming software that's running there, right? And what you're looking at is this feed over here. You can see my mouse is hovering over now. That's the feed that you guys are looking at. Over on the other side, over there, I also have a vertical feed. So that means if I'm swapping over to a scene with my camera in, it's also being not live streamed, but it's also like recording it in a vertical format. It's super cool, and I can now have like flashback recording. So whenever something happens in the live stream, I press a button, and then it makes like a recording of the last 5 minutes, both in a horizontal and a vertical format. It's super cool. Whoops, let's put the camera back there. It is a super cool OBS plugin. Because a lot of live streaming moments really work well as like a short on YouTube. But always like after live stream you have to copy it over and move the camera around. There's a bit of work in it. The question, okay. The real question is, when you're first starting doing this, Astro, did you ever think you'd made 100K? No, okay, so I've told this story before, but I think now would actually be an appropriate time to tell it again. I started the channel back in, I think it was 2015. And I started it just when I finished university. So as many of you will know, some of you know, I took a master's degree in astrophysics. And after I was done studying, I need to figure out what to do next. Obviously, I need to go out and get a job. And I had like, I think 2 or 3 months after I was finished, while I was looking for my first job straight out of university. And you come from this like university, you've just been doing your master thesis, you've been working at like 200%, and all of a sudden you have like all the spare time in your world. And going from that like full speed ahead to just now you have a lot of spare time. I needed something to do. I needed something to keep myself active, to keep myself occupied. So I thought, you know what? I knew at the point that I would likely not continue down the astronomy track, but I would probably just go into to a more computer sciencey way, which I did. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I'm gonna have some fun with it, and the main purpose with it was actually to go and do astronomy videos. And if you go back and look at some of the very, very early videos, it was a mix of computer games, but also a lot of astronomy videos that I did back then. And that's why the channel is called Down to Earth Astronomy. It was supposed to be an astronomy channel, but the gaming videos just slowly like became more and more prominent. And there was the videos that got the most views, there was the most interest was. So slowly I just began making more and more gaming videos. Sound going before video. I hope there's not a desync. There's a bit of a delay. Nah, it's not bad. But at that point, like, and you can also, if you go back and look at the release days, because I posted videos relatively regularly for like two months or something like that. And then I stopped. And I don't think I posted anything on the channel for like half a year. And there's very likely that the channel died right there and then. Because that was the point when I got my first job. And I was like, okay, now all of a sudden I have a lot of things to do and I need to figure out the whole like working thing and how that is compared to university, which is a bit of it's different going from school to like working like 9 to 5 thing, right? But after I kind of began to settle that in, I got used to that. I kind of missed doing YouTube. So I returned to YouTube and I began doing videos again. And I've been doing that ever since. And that's been for like the last 7. I need to go and look up when did I actually create my channel. Give me a second. My channel was created on May 18th, 2015. So that is almost 8 years now. But yeah, so I just, after like not posting anything for like half a year, then I returned and I began making videos again, and I've been doing that for now almost 8 years. And yeah, I'm not sure back. So the original question was, when I started, did I think I would hit 100K? You always have the dream of it happening, but it's also like, yeah, but is it really gonna happen? You always doubt that. It's like, yeah, it would be nice if it happened, but nah, probably not. And will you actually be able to like push through and keep doing it? 100K in just 8 years. May 18th. You can actually go. Hold on, let me show you this. There's a beautiful site that some of you may be aware of, some of you may not. There's a beautiful site. It's called Social Blade. Public site that everybody can go to, and you can go and you can check up statistics on your favorite Twitch streamers or YouTubers. I think they do TikTok and Instagram as well. But basically, you can go in and you can see, like, if you want to see detailed statistics, you can see like my channel growth. You can see how many views I gain each day, subscriber growth, the individual days. All that stuff is in here. They even do an estimated earnings reviews, which is like, so it estimates today I earn between $5 and $78 dollars. And I'll tell you as much that it's probably in that range. But you can also do future predictions, which is sometimes accurate. It's expecting me to hit 100,000 subscribers tomorrow, which I think is a lie. Actually, the day after tomorrow. They say the 6th is the 4th today. So, like, short term, it's not super accurate, but long term, it kind of gives predictions for when I would hit different milestones and stuff like that. And you can do this. This is all public information that everybody can go and check up on. And you can even see that right now, my subscriber rank, this is global, by the way. I am the 2,309th most subscribed channel on YouTube. Which is actually, looking at how many channels there exist on YouTube, that's actually not too bad. Yes, we do have a squadron elite. We actually have two. We have Interresed Astrocorp, which is one of our squadrons. That's our BTS that we kind of work for and try to. If you're interested in BTS, the background simulation, then that's the one for you. There's also one just called Down to Earth Astronomy, which is more for non-BTS things. Yeah. Oh, Social Blade, awesome place. If you're into that, and that's things here is likely gonna be updating. Do the live subscribe counter work? It used to be a really good one, but after YouTube only showed abbreviated values, this is why it says, oh, there we go, now it's figured out. It can only show, you can also see when you go over and look at the detailed statistics, YouTube only shows abbreviated values, so you can see here it only shows when I went up by 100. Even though I might have gone up, like, obviously I don't go like, no subscribers, 100. It happens slowly, but it can only see down to 3 decimal places. And it also means now that I hit 100,000, now I won't see every 100. I will now only, Social Blade will now only show every 1,000 times. It will do a tick over here. So in the past, YouTube would show the full statistics. So Social Blade could also see it. They don't do that anymore. That changed a few years ago. We have a question over on Twitch. Hey there, I'm new to the channel, but I have watched several of your Elite videos. Thank you. You're welcome. Do you stream other games than Elite? Are there games coming out that you're looking forward to playing and streaming? Yes, so I do play other games than Elite. Actively right now, I play Star Citizen, which I have been for quite a while, and I also do videos on Star Citizen. Lately, I picked up Spaceborne 2, which is awesome. Like, one-man game, one developer game, but it is amazing. So Spaceborne 2, go check that out. Actually, I am working on an interview with the guy. It's not 100% yet, but I'm trying to get an interview in place with him. It would be really cool if I could convince him to do an interview with me, where I interview him, because I really want to, like, I think it could be very interesting to, like, get to know this guy that has just built this awesome space game like one man. What we're going on? Yes, other games that's coming out in the future. So the day after tomorrow, we have Everspace 2 coming out. I'm not sure how much I'm going to do with it, but it's definitely a game that I'm going to be playing. I might do some videos on it, or we'll see. But Everspace 2 is coming out in a few days. Obviously, Kerbal Space Program 2 is something I'm going to be covering a lot more of, especially as it comes. We get some more milestones reached. Does Everspace 2 come out on Xbox? I do not know, but the controls they have controller support, so I think they have console in mind. I think maybe Xbox, not 100%. And then obviously later in the year, on September 6th, we have Starfield coming out, and I'm probably going to play the hell out of that too. Okay, we have Master was taken. That says that that Everspace, was that Everspace? Yes, Everspace comes out on both PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So that's awesome. Yeah, the death there when I read the chats. I have two chats running right now. Can I show this on camera? Can I get the camera over? I don't think the camera can actually see the chats. But I'm trying to keep up with two chat channels at the same time. That's why sometimes it can be... Oh, no, that's the other way. No, oh, we can just see the okay, that doesn't really work. Angle's a bit too steep. But there, that's you guys. So I have the two chats, and I try to keep up with both of the chats at the same time. Rob, go back. Hello world. $44 for Everspace. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that we're charging $44 for it. Stairs. Yes. You want a little room tour now that we are... Like, can I... Like, if I do... No, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, let's not mess with this. Just going to use the annoying controls. So... Wait, I'll just give you a quick room tour of the stuff that I have pre-done stuff with, right? So, start with a desk, ta-da! Tablet and all my control panels, mouse, keyboard. Over there I have my mixer board, where I can control all my audio. My mic is this one, so I can mute myself if I want to mute myself, and control all my audio stuff over here, and do other silly stuff like if you want to do stuff like that. HOTAS, here's my, horizontally mounted over there, actually HOSAS. On the other side of the chair, whoop, there, I have my other joystick, and then we have the bunny cam, and you can see the bunny got a new, basket that she decided to just rip to shreds, so all that is, fabric that she's ripped to shreds, because Zero is apparently more fun. What else can I show? People ask me about the chair. So we put in a loft. So basically you have the chairs that goes up to the loft. That's up above there. Oh, and there's the light. And there's the foam panels. And there's stuff back there. I should probably zoom out a bit. Whoa! There we go. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, were there more questions that I missed? What microphone do I use? Oh, good question. Did you see the mic? Let me show you the mic. It's going to be a bit of a... There's the mic. So that right there is a Rode NTG4, which is a shotgun mic that sits up there, right out of frame. And I mean, if I can just move down so you can see how close it actually is to me. It's pretty close. Like arm's length minus a hand, so I can get it pretty close, and that means when it is in a position, it's just out of frame. And it gives awesome audio, and because of the it has a very narrow pickup pattern, that's why it's pointing directly. So usually these, you want them to point directly here at your chest, which it does. Don't you need a pop mic? A pop mic, no. Yeah, because you would need, you're talking about a pop filter. It does come with a pop filter, but I don't need the pop filter because I'm not talking directly into it. If you have one of those if you have the Shure SMP7, where you have it right up in your face, you have these and you're constantly talking into it, then you need a pop filter to get rid of those, the air. But since I'm not talking directly into the microphone, I don't need the pop filter. What's your audio interface? Audio interface is that one. So mic goes in here. If you can see it there, that's the mic cable that goes in there. And then I can just control it from there. And the audio, you ask what the audio was. It is a... Can we see it? Can we zoom in? Almost. I don't know if you can see it. If I move the handle, maybe. It is a Rodecaster Pro 2. Awesome interface. Yeah, so this one connects. Obviously, I run my headset through it. So the headset is connected to it, but it also connects both to the stream PC and to the gaming PC. And that means that basically this one is my center point for all audio. All audio goes in here, and from here I just have routing tables that sends the audio out to the different tracks. And that allows me to basically say I can mute my microphones separately, I can mute game audio, I can control that separately, and all the other stuff. Didn't I used to have a Yeti mic? Yeah, no, not a Yeti. I had no. It was a blue microphone Snowball that I had, but that is a very long time ago. Oh, how much would you like to say that my setup is worth total? So with everything, I am going to make a rough guess and say. I'm summing things up in my head right now. There is likely equipment for around 10K US. Yeah, I would say around 10 in total. If we're talking mics and cameras and lights and the two computers and yeah. Hundreds of drivers worth of equipment, exactly. Yeah, and it's likely in that area. Obviously, some of it, like most of my flight gear, is stuff that I've got from Whirlpool through the reviews I've done from them. And the PCs is like the ones that I have as a streaming PC. I have two PCs, right? One that's used for streaming, that basically takes all the video and encodes it and makes sure that works and sends it out to you guys. And then ones that running the games. The one that's using as my stream PC is my old main PC. So before I had a dual streaming setup. I just had one PC that did everything. But now I have two, but that just means when I built my new PC, the old one just became the streaming PC instead. So it's not like I built a PC dedicated for live streaming. It was just the old one that got repurposed into a stream PC. Now you might get one of those YouTube plaques to put in the wall. I will. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure that I will. And it's going to go right here. Right there. On that wall. But again, it might be like a month or two, maybe 3 before it arrives. What is my spec of my my new gaming PC, we can actually go and put exclamation mark specs into chat. And if you do so, it should all just show up. There we go. And yes, exactly, it works over on Twitch as well. So you can see there's my PC specs. I hope aUEC encoding becomes ubiquitous. It is so much better in every way. Yeah, I'm sure it will. AV1 will catch on. It will require an upgrade hardware-wise for me, as I don't have equipment that supports AV1, but I'll get there eventually. I like to just wait with stuff like that, just to wait a little bit. Is your new Anaconda anti-Xeno build in Commander's toolbox yet? Brr, I hope. If it's not, then I forgot. Should we check? Let's check. Ship builds, anti-Xeno combat. There it is. The one-shot anti-Xeno Conda, right there. When did you hit it? At... Oh wow, it's almost been an hour. At 50 minutes ago. 65 gigabytes of RAM. Damn, recommended specs for it? No, so the reason I have 65 gigabytes of RAM is because of 4K editing. Because when you're editing 4K video clips together, it's nice to have that extra RAM, because usually if I record, let's say, a 1 hour session, it's not uncommon that if I have to make a 10-minute video, that I have to record maybe an hour's worth of footage that's then gonna be cropped down, right? An hour's worth of footage is approximately like 33 to 35 gigabytes. And being able to hold all that video in memory just means that it is so much faster to scrub around video clips. So it just makes editing so much more pleasant. 64 gigabytes of RAM is not needed for stuff like Odyssey. And if it was just if I was just gaming, if I weren't doing videos, I would not have upgraded to 64. I would have went with probably 32. But yeah. So it is purely for video editing purposes. We have over on Twitch, someone says, "Oh, understand. My workplace, we're switching from full HD video production to 4K. The scaling is unbelievable. How fully..." Yeah, exactly. Like the equipment, the networking backbone. There's so many moving parts when you are upscale, when you begin doing 4K, where are you sure the uncompressed video? I don't record gameplay uncompressed. That would be insane. I do have a bit of compression on the video, but you have to remember that YouTube, even if I recorded everything in MOV uncompressed, then if I upload it to YouTube, then YouTube would just say, "Well, thank you for this massive file. Let's just compress that for you." So there's no point in me. There's no point in me recording in these super high, like, uncompressed formats only for all that extra data to just be like chopped away by YouTube when it hits YouTube anyway. So I've tried to match my video recording and bit rates and all that stuff with what YouTube expects, right? So that I only record in the quality and with the bit rate that will be accepted by YouTube once it gets uploaded there, because that's the whole point, right? It's the goes on YouTube. If it was doing videography, it would be a different matter. But yeah. How many? I actually don't use that much space. Maybe we can actually go and take a look. Now we are doing a bit of behind the scenes today here. Let me just log in. Let's go and take a look. So the down-to-earth Astronomy is currently using 3.2 terabytes of the 62 terabytes available in total. How much Elite Dangerous B-roll footage do you have lying around? Like in minutes and storage size. Let's see how much is my B-roll shots. I need to zoom over here. Let me take you on a tour behind the scenes, and give you a second here. Okay, let's go take a look here. Okay, so we want to look at some Elite Dangerous B-roll. Let's see how much is the B-roll. There's almost a terabyte of Elite Dangerous B-roll. So there would be everything from like Thargoid stuff with some seed pods. There's a bunch of stuff that Dungle has recorded B-roll for me there. There's the whole moon colliding thing when I did the moon colliding, that's in there. And then just exploration, there's a lot of stuff in there too, which is like moons. There's a lot of B-roll in there. Various elements. If I ever need that, I have all the like if I need all the... Oh, hold on, what happened there? Wow. There, right, you have these icons so that you can... It won't swap between them, but you basically have all the icons from Elite that's in there too. And everything is just organized in folders. Star Citizen is down here. B-roll. Bunch of different B-rolls. B-rolls of various ships. The different landing zones. Some pyro stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's jump back here. All right. Where was that? Hold on, let me just see where that was. Okay. How do you go about shooting that? Do you plan for it, or do you just film what you come across? So sometimes when I do when I'm out like doing exploration streams and I come across something pretty, I'll just record a few like minutes of B-roll here and there. But often the way it happens is, let's say that I'm doing a video on an anaconda, maybe an anaconda build or whatever. Then I would like to go and I will shoot some B-roll of an anaconda. And I can reuse those clips because I would often shoot way more B-roll than I need. And I can just reuse some clips here and there. And it's unlikely people's going to notice that the same clip, the same like 2-second clip has been used across 2 videos. I think people notice that. So yeah, it's just record whenever you come across things, and then whenever you are out making B-roll for a video anyway, then record more than you need, and also record some more general purpose ones that you can just put into a general B-roll folder. Oh, there. Let me see if there's any more questions that I missed. Have you guys already discussed? No, we haven't discussed EDDB closing. For those of you who don't know, the Elite Dangerous database is closing down. Let's just go and take a look at it. That was not EDDB. There. And let's jump over on that one there. Okay. So, EDDB, I didn't mention it in last week's Hello Dave. Actually, yesterday's Hello Dave, because I wasn't really sure whether this was a April Fool's or not. And I was recording that on the 1st of April, so I was like, nah, I don't know. But I'll definitely be talking more about it in next week. But no, I also say here that people wonder if it was an April Fool's. Unfortunately, I have to deny that. We can also see the message is still up. So yeah, EDDB is in fact closing. I don't think he set a specific day, has he? Will soon cease operations. I think he mentioned somewhere. Furthermore, I would like to point out that all data available in EDDB is downloadable at the API, at least until Easter. The data will be available. Yeah, so it sounds like maybe until or after Easter. Yeah, is when the thing. So we probably have another week worth of EDDB, and then it will be gone, never to return. And then here, of course, you reference saying that go like use Lunara, EDSM, Spanch, stuff like that. And then EDDB will be on. He even asked, was it something I found funny somewhere? What was it? I'll not publish the source code of the site because the quality leaves a lot to be desired and does not meet my current standards. However, I am willing to sell the domain EDDB.io to interested parties. Serious offers are welcome. I don't even know what people would. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I hope he holds on to the domain at least. What size is the database? Yeah, I think Douglas right. It's like it's up to 30 something gigabytes now. Yeah, you can get a lot of the same data is available obviously on Inara, and you can get it some of it on EDSM as well. But it's kind of sad. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. Give me a second here. I just need to check something. I just realized this is some of the tools that I'm running on Commander's Toolbox. If they are actually running on top of the EDDB API, I can't remember. Let's just check the route plotter. Hold on, where is it? multi-waypoint, multi-stop route plotter. Let me just check this. I think I use EDSM, but I'm just gonna double check it. System name, and you're looking for get route length, that's not it. Add system. Optimize route, it probably on the add system. That's probably where I pulled information. Yes, I do use EDSM. Okay. Yeah, I found it, I would also just go like Control F, EDDB, and no results. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're using EDSM. Oh, someone on Twitch it. Shit. I'm using EDDB API. My school project is in vain. Will this take out Elite BGS? I don't know if what Elite BGS... I mean, there is bound to be a number of tools that's going to break after Easter because they were relying on EDDB's API. So people have to rewrite their code and move it over to EDSM's API, where they can get the same data, but obviously they need to rewrite their code in order to get that to work. Boris, thanks a lot. There we go. Now, if EDSM uses EDDB, yeah, well, I'm pretty sure EDSM hooks directly into what's called the EDDN, Elite Dangerous Data Network, which is like the whole backbone of all these sites. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Dunkel. EDDN, Elite Dangerous Data Network. That is the backbone of all these things. It's the common network where market data, exploration data, all that stuff is pushed. And I'm pretty sure that they are all built on that rather than built on each other's APIs. So I don't think we're gonna see all of these like sites begin to break. Hopefully not. Is EDDN official? No, it's not. That's also a fan creation. If EDDN closes down, if the Elite Dangerous Data Network closes, then everything is gone. Then Inara doesn't work, the Odyssey Material Helper doesn't work, EDSM doesn't work, none of my tools, nothing will work. If EDDN disappears, everything's gone. All third-party tools that pulls any kind of information, whether it is market, system data, gone. Doesn't work. Down. At that point, you might as well just close down all the third-party tools. Oh, hold on. Woo, hold on. I just got a parcel with some of the new merchandise that I just got a message on my phone that it arrived. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys the giveaway video again if you haven't seen it yet. Let me just give you a quick recap. So on Monday, I'm going to start a new, I'm going to start the celebration event. It's going to be a 2-week event. And over that 2-week event, there's going to be some giveaways running. The sign up for the giveaway starts on Monday the 10th. So you can't sign up yet, but I will show you what prizes you can win. So you can just go, you can watch this video while I quickly go and see if that parcel has arrived, so I can find it. So enjoy this. I will be back in 3 minutes. And we're starting this prize rundown with Deliver Us Mars for 5 lucky winners. The keys are delivered and sponsored by Frontier Developments. For more information, go to Steam and look up the game Deliver Us Mars. Next up from this event's main sponsor, GameGlass, we have 6 Drake Cutter starter packs for Star Citizen. So whether you're new or old to Star Citizen, there should be some new toys to play with. For more information about this, go to getstarcitizen.d2ea.com. And for more information about GameGlass, you can go to gameglass.d2ea.com. Next up, for 2 lucky winners, we have Tobii Eye Tracker 5s. One is sponsored by Tobii themselves, and one is sponsored by GameGlass again. For more information about the eye tracker, go to tobii.d2ea.com. And again, for more information about GameGlass, go to gameglass.d2ea.com. From Monster Tech, we have a pair of Monster Tech table clamps allowing you to mount your HOTAS or HOSAS directly to your desk. For more information, go to monster.tech. GameGlass is back, and for 4 lucky winners, there is a subscription for 6 months on GlassPass. GlassPass gives you access to all the premium interfaces, shards, and features in GameGlass, allowing you to easily control your ship, your truck, or whatever you like to play with directly from a tablet, a phone, or a second laptop. For more information about GameGlass, go to gameglass.d2ea.com. But GameGlass is not done yet. They are also sponsoring for 2 lucky winners 10-inch Fire tablets with a stand and a full year of GlassPass subscription. And once again, for more information, go to gameglass.d2ea.com. The next prize here is not sponsored. This is something that I'm throwing into the pot myself. And for 1 lucky winner, there is a pair of Elite Dangerous replica control panels. And these are replicas of the control panels that you will see in game. So if you're looking for full-on immersion, then this is definitely for you. Next up, we have a Virtual Host SAS setup, dual sticks. There's gonna be 2 Constellation Alphas, one right and one left-handed, both sitting on Virtual Warbird bases. I should probably say that this is not new products. These are my old sticks that I've been using for a few years until I upgraded. And the final prize is a Virtual HOTAS setup with a stick and a throttle. Once again, there is a Virtual Constellation Alpha right-handed stick sitting on a Warbird base with a Virtual Mongoose T50 CM3 throttle. This is also something that I'm throwing into the pot, and just as with the dual sticks, it is also second-hand devices. And you're probably thinking, how do you sign up for all these lovely prizes? Well, you're gonna go over to Discord at discord.d2ea.com. Once over there, you're gonna look for the 100k celebration category, and there you will find the 100k giveaways channel. In there, you will see giveaways for each of the individual prizes. You go through the list and you click the celebration icon under each prize that you are interested in winning. This ensures that if you win, that you actually win something that you are interested in. And I should also say that there's actually more giveaways than the ones shown here. During my live streams, there will also be some merch giveaways. So go to the 100k events channel and check out when my 100k celebration live streams is, and then come by one of the live streams for a chance to win yourself some D2EA merchandise from d2eastore.com. Hey, we're back. Hello, guys. Package has arrived from the merch store. Oh, you guys can't see a thing, can you? You wouldn't think I've been doing this for 7 years, would you? There we go. Let's make some space here. What do we have in here? That's empty. And I need that one. Okay, that was what I was looking for. Okay, we got a bunch of new stuff here. Start with this one. That's one of the new t-shirts. For, again, as I said, there's going to be some... I didn't bring a knife, didn't I? There's going to be some special merchandise that's going to be available only during the 2-week period. And these are one of the t-shirts. Or the t-shirt that's going to be available. There we go. That was perfect timing. So yeah, there's a t-shirt with the 100k celebration. Kind of like that. Nice. Okay. And as I said, all this 100k specialized merchandise is only going to be available in that 2-week period. That means from Monday the 10th and going forward 2 weeks, you can buy these 100K merchandise on the channel, on the merch store, d2eastore.com. After that point in time, they are gone and will never return again. So this is your chance to get some specialized merch. One of the other things, of course, is also the mug. I showed this earlier. Just do a quick, wow, look at that, 100K mug. And it comes in different colors. I got it in black. You can get another color. Now these are, I'm just going to take my headset off here so I can't hear if any of you guys does something here. These are some of the new stuff. I haven't seen, I decided to do hats as well. Okay. So you need to make a few adjustments to the design. It's a hat. It keeps you warm. The logo says look. It says 100K. You might say look. One of the things I want to fix, I don't know if it shows up here on stream, you can see there that because the logo has slightly different colors, the thread colors has kind of changed a bit. So I used 2 different types of threads. So that's the thing that needs to be fixed so that doesn't show up in the final. You also see it there on the 1. You can see there that it uses 2 different thread colors throughout the 1 and also a bit on the planet there. So that's something I need to fix in the design so that it uses the same thread color all across it, or just maybe just actually go in and change it. Maybe I can just do that without actually changing the design. Just say that use the same, like the lighter one I think is the best. Okay, but no, I wanted to get hats back. I had that on the old merch store. I never got it on this one. This is why I always pre-order things before I put them up for sale for real. What else do we have here? We have another hat. This one is just a normal D2A hat with a little logo. Yeah, same color. Was it same color? Yeah, it's also black. And the last one is another hat. I ordered a lot of hats. This one is more of a, okay, it is. Yeah. So this one is more of a, whoa, does it even show up on camera here? Just a dark blue, so it's a little bit more stealthy in its look. It's not as clear, but it's definitely there. I kind of like this, so that it's maybe not as obvious. If you want something a little bit less. There we go. Okay, cool. That arrived. Need to make some changes to the 100K thing so that looks right when it comes out to you guys here in a few days. Luckily that should be easy, I think. Straight out of Copenhagen. No, so the merch is actually not produced in Denmark. It's being produced someplace else. So have a company that takes care of stuff like that. Okay, I've been streaming. This was supposed to be a short stream. I've been streaming for like an hour and a half now almost. So I'm gonna call it for now. Huge thank you to all you guys out there. I am really happy that you've been with me for so long. If you're new to the channel, welcome. For those who've been here for a while, yeah, as I said, thanks a lot for sticking with me. And where do we end up with? We end up at 100,027 subscribers. So yeah, I have a channel I need to submit for review, so I can get that play button. I have some merchandise thread coloring I need to go and fix, and I really hope I'll see a lot of you guys for the event starting on Monday the 10th. So that next Monday where the whole thing starts, and it's going to run 2 weeks. And again, remember all the giveaways, both the merch giveaways during the live streams, and also the large giveaways that's going to run over the 2 weeks. All that stuff is orchestrated through Discord. So go to discord.d2a.com, come over there, join us, and you can find all the information about the event, the giveaways, all that stuff will be provided to you over there. So yeah, thanks for watching, and also next time, I will see you guys in space. And if I can find the stop live streaming button, it would be awesome.